Okay, what this video is about is I have three cameras left with comparing with the R8, R6 Mark II from Canon, and the ZF and Z6 II, and I might throw in the Z5 also. So they're all full frame cameras. They're all about 24 megapixel uh, camera, for each one. So make it as fair as possible. It started off with to see how the 100 to 400 millimeter lens worked against each other. If there's a difference or if anything is better, or did the camera make a difference? So I'm done with the R8 testing. I am now going to do the R6 Mark II, finish that off, and then I'll compare it with the ZF, the Z6 II, and maybe the Z5. And we'll compare the pictures, but I'm going to do one for each. So if your favorite's like, let's say, the R8, the next video will be with the R6 Mark II. The video after that is with the Z6 II. And then the third video is the Z, either the ZF and probably the Z5. So I'll do each video on that with the same lenses. The only problem is I like the 16 millimeter. The only other wide one I have is basically with Sony 10 to 20 on the f4 and the 11 millimeter f1.8. But they're crop sensor lens. I do have the 12 to 28 crop lens for the Nikon, but I'm trying to get a full frame lens with lack of noise. I tried a little bit last night, and you can tell the difference. Full frame lens is the way to go. More light, less noise, better clarity. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm playing no music. I'm redoing all this once again. And just to show you, here's the Z5, okay? So I might use this camera testing against the Canon and the Nikon using the 100 to 400 millimeter. And we'll see what happens. I like the 1 to 400 from Canon because it's not heavy. It's adjustable. There is stabilization in there. So I used the digital stabilization on the R8. It was okay. The R6 Mark II is much better. And then, of course, the ZF and Z6 II have pretty good stabilization also. The Z5 does not. It has digital. I don't think it has stabilization. I can check real quick. Let's go into the menu. Oh, wrong one. It's not that. Okay. So it must be this button right here. Yep, sure is. Okay. So, I'll go back here real quick to check on the stabilization. Let's see. We'll go this way. It might be quicker. Vibration reduction. It's on. Yep, it does have stabilization. I'll be darned. Okay. I haven't used the camera for a while on the outside. I did use it for a car vlog and for picture takings and stuff. I think with the 1 to 400 when I was at the park. So This is the Z5. The other two cameras I have is the Z7 II now. Yeah. So why is that larger? I don't know what happened. Unless yeah, move back. So this is Z7 II. And this is a 45 megapixel camera compared with the Z8 right here. Now, this is in 8K mode, and I'm testing on it because a friend of mine, Wayne Maddox, is talking about hot card issue, especially when it's not installed and when you're not really recording. So it's what he's thinking is it might be the HDMI. I'm using Ecamm Live, and I'm trying to help him out. So there's nothing writing to the cards. I could have the door open and stuff, and I still see the sign. I think he took the cards out also. But it's interesting how if you're not utilizing the drive and it says a hot card, and will that overheat the camera? Now in the past, in the summertime, the Z7 II and Z6 II, well, Z6 II did pretty good, but the Z7 II had problems when I used the CF Express Type B card. So when I used the SD card at 4K 30, no problem at all. And on the 4K 60, you might need the Express card, but I've been doing it to the SD and it looked pretty good. The only other thing I want to rant about a little bit is the compression on the Ecamm Live Pro. So I'm going to do one on my laptop, the new M3 Max MacBook Pro. Okay, and I noticed less juddering and stuff, but also the video quality looked great using Ecamm Live. So I was trying to find how you turn off the compression, and I can't find it. All right. They changed the program, some of the menus, and I would like to turn that off for better video quality, even if it's a larger file size. So what I did do was I just took it right out of the camera and sent it up, and I let YouTube render it. So the 14 gigabyte file, YouTube was done with it in 30 minutes. It was kind of like a 14-minute file. So I was happy with it. The other thing is it might be this cable, because I had this hooked up to the ZF, the other ZF. And you notice it's not focusing? So if I go like this, real close, I'm just trying to look. Am I in focus? And will the light help? So if I turn on the light, it might be better on focusing. But then I don't want to be too bright either. So, you know, you can do the brightness, you know, bring it down a little bit. That way I'm not. And then I can bring down the saturation also. Or not the saturation. Yeah, it is the saturation. No, it's the gamma. You know, make me look better. Okay? So I'm not as white. And same thing with the Z7 II. So I look kind of white, but I can do the gamma also. Make me look better. It looks okay. And it's on the Z5. Why is that? I look pretty good on the Z5. So I'm going to go right back to the camera. I thought I had this fixed. Now it's there. Okay. Now it's fixed. Okay. I just had it on the wrong camera. And I just closed the program, didn't turn off the cameras, and the settings changed. That's the other rant I want to talk about with Ecamm Live. So this is Z7 II, and I can probably bring this back. Yeah. Okay. Looks a little bit better. I think I want to do, and that looks all right. All right, now the Z5. And you see it did change. So I have to go to, that's the only thing I'm having a problem. No, it's this one right here, number 4. No, it's not that one, so it's camera number 1. That changed. Okay, and then I can bring this back. Of course, that looked pretty good too. Like that. Point this down a little bit. I don't know. But playing with the lights, the microphone, and I want to show you that also with the product review table. So I just moved the microphone this way, talk about it. Hopefully it's not too much in the shadow. Move it out of the way. There you go. And talk about it. Notice you don't see a bald head. So there's the camera. You see that fine. The only problem I have is when I walk back and I'm done showing off the camera, so like Z6 II, ZF, and the R6 Mark II. 16 millimeter, 28 millimeter, 26 millimeter. Okay? And then, of course, I talked about the workarounds. So if you only have a tilt screen, you just put it up, and I can use the little mirror to do my vlogging. And there you can see it. Okay? Little show and tell. These have the flippy screen out, so you have no problem vlogging on the ZF and that. On the Z5, I would have to use that also because it only has a tilt screen. There are workarounds, folks. And the hard part is I move the microphone back. That way you can hear me and you don't hear an echo. So you don't see a microphone here. You don't see a microphone here. And you don't see a microphone here. It's easier with the ceramic microphone on the Elgato low boom arm. Because with the USB mic, even centralized, you get, if you walk away from it, you get an echo effect. And then you would have to move it physically. This is much easier where I just move the arm back and forth. That's it. Simple. Easy peasy. So, thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and until next time, I shall see you then. Oh, those cameras, I think I should have the videos done tonight before I go to the Christmas lights again. I was going to get some, do some yard work, but since I'm retired, mañana, I'll do it later. Goodbye, folks. Have a wonderful day.